It all started on this one chilly night. I was about 15 years old when I was home alone at the time when my parents had decided to go to a friend's birthday party for the night. I had a brother who is not around with me anymore since he was taken to jail for his crimes. So, I turned on the TV to watch all night. Because TV was my life. I just remember that before my parents had left, they told me to take out the trash. I didn't want to get into any trouble though, so I did what I had to do. The trash itself was so nasty it smelled like rotten flesh. I took the bag and wrapped it up as I stepped outside. It was really chilly, and there was drizzling rain outside, but I did not mind it that much. It was really quiet. Crickets were chirping, and it was a low fall. I happened to really enjoy it. Peaceful, calm. Wow. After I had taken all the trash, I made sure to lock the gate. The gate was old and rusty and made huge sounds. As I walked to the back of my house, I hear something. Hey! I thought it was my mind playing games with me, so I shook it off until I heard it again.
Yoo-hoo!
I turned around and from the far distance of the gate there was someone standing there. I called out. Who are you? And what are you doing standing at my gate? The person did not move. All they did was just stand there. It was foggy, so I could not tell who or what it was. The person started saying,
I have came back, little one. Do you miss me? How dare they put me into that evil place where I don't belong? I can prove that I'm a good boy.
as the fog started to disappear a bit, I started to notice the person more. As I started seeing them, it was a guy, shirtless, wearing black pants and being barefoot. I noticed that he had a knife in his right hand with some blood on it and a bunch of scars all over his body. He had a huge grin on his face and his eyes were open huge. I started to freak out in fear and panic. I have seen this man before, and I wanted to yell for help, but my mouth couldn't move as my teeth were chattering too much, seeing that the man has came back. The man started letting himself in as he closed the gate. All of a sudden, he says,
Ready you know, little one? Here I come to play.
with full force, he came running at me. I gasped. I run into the backyard as he chased me behind. I was not that lucky. He cornered me. I was frightened and feared that this was the end of my life.
Nowhere to run, little one, and nowhere to hide. Time for you to die. Any last words?
As he laughed with that demonic laughter, my foot hit a brick. So I grabbed the brick and threw it at his head. His skull was busted, but before I was able to run, I grabbed the brick once more, busted on his knee, and threw it again at his face. The man let out a painful scream. Dogs everywhere started to bark in my neighborhood, and the lights were being turned on. I ran inside my house and locked the door, but from the view of the window, I could see that the man was getting up with his bloody head, and he started limping with his injured knee. I locked all the doors and the front door to prevent that madman coming into my house. I got my phone off the table. My freaking phone was dead, and I couldn't call nobody. I was about to go upstairs and hide when the man himself was standing at the back door. He was screaming.
Ah, ah, open the door, little one, or get ready to die, you little shit. I'm coming in to get you. You will let me in.
As he pounded on the glass, I ran upstairs quietly, hid in my room, and made sure to lock the door. I grabbed my charger and called my parents and the police. Meanwhile, the man busted the window with some object that he found, and he broke the lock and door, and he stepped into the house.
Where are you? I'm coming to get you. I just want to play. I have missed you so much.
He searched the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom. No one to be found. The man proceeded upstairs by kicking every door and checking each of the rooms, scattering, throwing things, yelling in full rage.
You can't hide from me, child. I will find you. I know you're heading somewhere. I will get you.
He then saw one door that was locked and tried to open it. He then aggressively started pounding on the door, jiggling the knob.
Better open this damn door right now, or else.
I hid under my bed and tried to not make a peep, crying in fear that I hoped he would just go away. He then started laughing with the same demonic laugh as he scratched the door with a knife. Despite the door force, he managed to punch the wooden door with his fist, making a hole. He then started breaking more pieces of the door, and he grunted and squeezed himself through the door.
I'm here, child. You ain't gonna escape from me. I will find you one way or another. I know your scent and your movement. I know you're in here. Not in the closet, eh? Where can you be?
I covered my mouth to not make a sound. He then started to approach my bed, trying to bend on one knee to check under, but the pain in his knee, he couldn't bend down. He then walked out of my room, yet for some stupid reason I decided to come out of my bed and see if the man had left the house. But as I looked at the direction of the hallway, the man was on the other side.
Peekaboo! I got you now. Time to die.
He came with full force, limping his way to my way. I tried running from this man. I tripped and fell on the ground. As the man got closer and closer, then he grabbed me by my head.
Let me go, you evil monster. Let me go. Now shush, child. Oh, how I miss you. I can't believe they would leave me alone in that evil place, and you agreed with them too. Well, time for you to pay.
I screamed so hard for that man to let me go. I couldn't move. His grip to my head was really strong, so I bit the man as hard as I can. I pushed him down the stairs, and I heard police sirens, so I ran downstairs as I let the man fell. I managed to make it to the front door when two police officers came out with their guns. I was right behind them. As I saw my parents outside pulling up in the driveway, I ran to them. Mommy, Daddy, he has came back and he's trying to kill me. My parents rushed and met with the police. The man was up and ready to attack.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad. Let's play catch, shall we?
The man threw the knife so hard that he hit me in the leg. I screamed in pain as the man started lunging to attack the police. Guns of fire burst into the air and the man was shot to death.
No. My sweet boy, my sweet, sweet boy. What have you done? You guys have killed him.
The horrifying part that I have not told in the story is that the man that tried to kill me was my brother. My brother was once a loving person. We would be doing everything together, playing, watching movies, reading stories, walking to school. He was very close with my grandmother when she died. He started to become depressed and build up an attitude with my parents until one night where he was arrested. He and my father were in the kitchen. My brother was trying to cut himself with a knife as my father tried to stop him by taking away the knife, and then he attacked my father, almost beating him to death. Now I am in the hospital from the injury that I got from my brother, and to this day I always am crying thinking about how my brother had escaped from the mental hospital to come kill me, and later on being killed himself by guns by the police. Rest now, big brother. I hope you get the help that you need, and now that you're gone, you have reunited with Grammy, and may you be happy.